don't break the relationship, break the pattern. Let's face it, dealing with toxic people is downright draining. Whether you have overbearing in-laws, toxic exes that you have to co-parent with, parents who just won't take no for an answer and maybe use emotional blackmail on you, and snarky co-workers. Dealing with toxic people is something that all of us have to do at some point in our life. Now, you may try very hard to avoid the toxic people in your life. But the truth is, at some point in your life, you are going to have to deal with someone who is toxic or has toxic traits that you just can't walk away from. So what do? Or maybe you think if you just try hard enough, if you try to be the better person, if you try to be the bigger person, that might make a difference. Maybe you're trying to overlook their behavior, but how is that going for your mental health? But here's the thing, despite your best efforts to be the better person, to be the bigger person, every time you even think of them, you get this knot in the pit of your stomach. If this sounds familiar to you, then I'm here to tell you that this does not have to be your reality. There are other ways. Listen, I get it. I've been there. I've been in a situation where I have people who have toxic traits in my life and I just can't walk away from it. Sometimes these are people that are just in your life and you have to learn how to deal with them. If any of this sounds familiar to you, then the good news is that there is so much that can be done about this. The bad news is that it does take a little bit of unlearning, relearning, and implementing new patterns and new tools. But it can be done. Because here's the thing, you can learn how to maintain a relationship with the so-called toxic person in a way that doesn't impact your mental health or even your physical health negatively. Because the truth of the matter is, if you want to live a fulfilling, purposeful life, if you want to have the energy and the vitality to go out there and create the relationships that you want, to realize your goals and realize your potential and live with purpose, then toxic relationships are going to hold you back on that. Instead of being drained by these relationships, learn the tools that you need to deal with these situations in a way that doesn't drain you but still maintains the relationship. Let me tell you, when I learned how to deal with people who have toxic traits in a way that didn't impact my mental and physical health anymore, it was literally life-changing. And if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. In fact, it's happened for many of my students before. If you are ready to be in a space where toxic people and all their antics just don't affect you anymore, if you're ready to create healthier relationships that are more fulfilling, and if you're ready to let go of any toxic patterns that you might be holding within yourself, then simply click enroll now to secure your space